Welcome to the designer's scene. We are currently in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in a short time. Enjoy your flight.
So, hello everybody, welcome to the third episode of the podcast titled The Challenge for Abdullah. Apparently, I was the host for the past two episodes. I haven't said anything since then. So, Masidu wanted me to host this episode on my own.
Yes,
With
I'm
no
the
guest.
guest of this episode, and
Okay.
Abdullah is the host. So he's going to ask me questions,
Okay.
and he's going to be talking for the first time.
That's
Because I realized for the past two episodes, the guy has been quiet and had made me do all the work.
Okay.
Now it's your turn to host.
Okay.
Okay, and
So-
before we start, just a disclaimer. Someone promised me to wear colors today and to step out of his comfort zone, but apparently not. And he made me wear all the colors that I could possibly wear, something so bright, and come here alone looking like a fool while he's dressed casually.
You haven't specified anything. I said colors. Isn't white, blue
No,
colors?
you specifically said, make it go crazy.
Okay, this is crazy.
This
for
is
me.
not crazy.
For me, it's crazy.
No, crazy is here. This
The
is where
only
you
thing
are.
maybe they know about me is that I only wear black. So, this is crazy.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, you start hosting. I'm the guest.
Okay. So let's start with your outfit. Like, can you tell us what's your inspiration?
My inspiration is an 11 p.m. call yesterday that someone told me to look like a traffic light. So here I
Okay.
am looking like a highlighter / traffic light.
Okay.
That's my inspo.
Okay.
What about you? Hawaii?
Actually, we're in summer.
Huh?
Actually, we're in summer.
You were in summer.
Yeah. Okay, we're in summer.
Thank you for letting me know what season we're in.
Cut.
Shoot, cut, sit back. Anyways, guys, we're back from our commercial break. Abdullah tried running away, but he completely failed.
Okay. So as I was mentioning, we're in summer, and then like Hawaiian shirts are trending right now. So I decided to push it out of my comfort zone, stop wearing black, wear blue, white.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
Totally stepping out of your comfort zone.
It's out of my comfort zone, Messi. Like, you know that. I'm
Maybe.
usually in black.
Maybe.
I hate
But
short
didn't
sleeve
you tell me
shirts.
you'll wear your pink suit?
I thought about it and I didn't like it.
Why?
I don't think it's the time for it.
Then when is the time for it? You had
I've
it for
been-
like 4 years now.
5,
5 years.
waiting for the right time.
You won't fit into it anymore. So
I still fit into it until now, which is surprising. But alhamdulillah.
okay. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So, what do you think of the fashion scene in Dubai? We asked our guest Rania, what does she think of the fashion scene in Dubai? What do you think of the
So I
fashion
see
scene?
what you're doing. You're recycling my own questions, huh?
I'm recycling your own questions. This is how fashion works. Sustainable fashion.
Nice.
Sustainable fashion,
Good
recycling
one,
outfits.
Good one.
So,
Good
yeah.
one. Good falsafa.
It is good.
Well, fashion to me is it's a way I represent myself without words.
Okay.
So it's how I want people to think of me, how I want people to see me, and how I want people to have a feel of what my personality is and who I
Okay.
am as a person. So who is Masidu? So yes, Masidu wears bright colors. Masidu is not scared of stepping out of her comfort zone, but there are limits to that also. I feel like every person has their, no matter what they say and no matter how much they step out of their comfort zone, I think every person still has that zone that they try not to go into.
Okay.
So yeah, so as I said, fashion to me is how I see people's personalities and how I want people to see who I am without getting to know me.
That's true. Actually, the way people dress, I mentioned that in the first episode, it's their personality.
Can you just please raise your voice? I can't hear you from there.
Okay. So, as I just mentioned in episode 1, like the way the people dress, this basically is their personality.
True.
So, I think if they don't know, like we know each other before, like the podcast. So you would know, and I'm not really that type of person that likes to stand out. Maybe with my outfits sometimes, if I'm having a good day or like that's my day, I would wear something that's crazy. But other than that,
Can we
I'd like.
please insert a picture of him wearing his fur jacket
Okay. That's one of the pictures, for example. The other one is like when I wore the vest over the hoodie, the hoodie and sweatpants set with the boots.
Mm.
I really thought about that outfit. So like sometimes when I'm in the mood to do that, I would wear something that's crazy.
Mm.
But it's not my usual thing. I don't like to stand out.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I like to stand.
Usually people would come and sit with us and like they would never know who I am. I'm just there. I don't like to really tell people like I'm here. I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel like, and that's also like no matter how crazy your outfit is, if you're a silent person, which you are, you're more of a timid person. If you're more of a timid person, no matter how colorful your outfit might be, people won't really pay attention or realize.
But actually, that's not true because when I wear crazy outfits, sometimes it's the way that people try to approach me. Because like other than that, they have nothing or they know nothing to approach me. But when like they see my outfit, for example, they would comment about the outfit itself, the colors, the way I dress that, and yeah.
So do you think you use fashion as a way of, as a replacement for speaking?
I think so. I could use my style and it could represent me in the best way possible.
Without you speaking?
Without me speaking.
Okay, because you are a very timid person. You don't really speak around
So like sometimes my
strangers.
style could speak about me more than I could do. And then I use also fashion as a conversation starter with everyone. Like when I don't know what to say, I just ask them about their style. I ask them like about where did they get their jackets from, and then like from there, we could go to different conversations. So fashion really helps.
It does.
I mentioned about the fact that these shirts are trending. Let's talk to the audience about like the new trends that are there, and we could help them like style them in a way to use them for summer. For example, linen pants and linen shirts, which are like matching sets.
I feel like linen pants and linen shirts have been in trend for quite a time. Like it's been for like a while. It's been in trend for a while, but it's just something that comes and goes every once in a while.
So it's back again this summer due to the online stores that are there, especially here locally. New online stores are doing this thing where like they customize it with initials, with the horse, the wave embroidery. So it's back. And some of them even use old fisherman tops, which is like half sleeve and then it has a V-neck, as a new thing, a new statement piece that they sell as fashion. So what do you think of that? Like, it's back.
No, as I mentioned again, linen pants and linen shirts have been in the market for quite some time. I think it all started from the moment where they were trying to, like the trend with saving the turtles. That a lot of like the tote bags were were a thing, and then the linen pants came into fashion, and then it kind of like faded away. It kind of drifted out of fashion, and then it's back again. That's the thing about fashion, you know. Every once in a while, every day, fashion. You can think about fashion as very sustainable. It is really sustainable, and it's not me talking about the fabrics or the quality or anything of that. It's about getting the trends back into style. Like, you might see a trend, like you might see a piece of clothing that follows the 1960s or 1920s, and maybe in 2010 wearing something like that, you would have maybe like been called like a grandma or like out of fashion or like too outdated. But if you wear this now, they'll be like, oh my god, vintage.
That's
looks
true.
amazing. So as I said again, like,
but then
fashion,
again, people in the 1960s never thought to keep their pieces, like until 2022, for them to wear it again. Like that's on itself is just like a big deal. Where like we're just following trends. Fast fashion is supplying them. High demand is there. We're just getting them, and then in 1-2 months it's out of fashion, it's out of style, so we throw them. And then it comes back into fashion, and then we buy new pieces.
Okay. I want to ask you, are you with like fast fashion?
I could be sometimes, but other than that, I like basics. So my basics are the same since like I started like initiating my style with like plain shirts, regular pants. I usually change, like get new basic pieces every 2-3 months. I guess that's it. Was for fast fashion, I go to fast fashion when like I need something that's crazy that stands out, and then sometimes I just buy it and never wear it.
What
It
thing is
looks
that
good in the store.
the thing that I realize about myself is that I'm in between whether I am with fast fashion or not. I can't really like choose one side. But the thing about me is that even if like my clothes that are not fast fashion, you know, the clothes that should last for like years and stuff, I usually don't wear them anymore. Like
Yeah.
I don't wear my clothes from 2000. I don't even have my clothes from 2016. So 2016, 2017, I usually like give them away, like to charity and stuff. And that's because like I get bored really fast, especially of my clothes. So you know, some people they're very nostalgic to their clothes, and they have like shirts that are like for 6 years. You know, they've been
Oh, no
having
way.
these shirts 6 years
No way.
and stuff, and it's in good condition. Like the shirts are in good condition because they're nostalgic towards those shirts, so they take care of them.
So they get boring.
But the only thing that I like have that are like you can say vintage in my wardrobe is my bags and my shoes.
Okay.
These are the only things that I collected and like I took care of. But like clothes, even if it's not fast fashion, like even if it's not from Zara, like let's say a dress from La Lauren,
Yeah,
like I'll give it away. I don't know. It's like I get bored real fast.
that's true. Like the oldest piece I have is the pink suit you said, because I never wore it. Like I still have it as is. Other than that, more than a year, I don't think I have a piece that I have more than a year. I usually get really bored. I give them out and I get new clothes. I usually get new clothes on weekly basis.
You know, I don't shop on weekly basis.
On weekly basis.
I think I go shopping every 2-3 months, which I think is healthy, by the way. A lot of people say I
addicted.
shop a lot, but I really don't.
I'm addicted.
Like
'Cause
I'll
like
go
I get
every 2-3
bored
months,
too.
buy a lot, and then stay.
I'm not attached to my clothes. That's why like I could stay on this rotation like every 1-2 weeks. I switch my wardrobe because like I have a small wardrobe in my room and then another wardrobe out of my room. So whenever, like every 2-3 weeks, I would send my clothes to the other wardrobe and get new things here to stay in my room. I feel like it's on a rotation basis.
Okay. What do you think about? Okay, remember that video that we did with our guest Maher, making him step out of his comfort zone and designing him into a designer model?
Yeah.
What do you think of us doing something like that to you? Would you agree?
Yes.
You would agree?
I would agree just for one reason. I love modeling. I love being in front of camera.
Okay.
Pictures, not video.
Oh, okay. So, but what if there is no pictures involved?
No pictures
Would you
involved.
walk around like that in
I would-
public?
In public, no way. I would do it for the sake of a video. It's interesting, but I wouldn't do it in public.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, let me ask you. I was like, you're wearing neon green. How could you tell or help someone to step out of their comfort zone? What's the steps?
I feel like the first step is obviously identifying what's your comfort zone. First, to learn how to step out of it, you should know what it is. And once you identify these like points, after that you would like, okay, so you would go in like baby steps. Obviously, you're not gonna go from one day wearing full black to like the next day wearing like a like a tracksuit like that. Like that's not gonna work. So you're gonna take steps. So like first you're gonna try adding like accessorizing your outfits. Then maybe on the second week you will try, like let's say you're a person that always wears skinny jeans. Try looking for other like types of jeans. Try looking for like changing the style. Try going for mom jeans or like dad jeans or boyfriend jeans. After that, you know, it will slowly come within time. A lot of research can also help, like looking at like, I like looking at Pinterest for
Yeah.
inspo, and like I have a board where like I pin stuff on it. So going on Pinterest, looking for like outfits, inspo, and obviously like when you look for these like inspos, you always have to look for like people that have your body shape or similar to your body shape, because then you will know how you would look in that outfit. So yeah, I feel like, you know, baby steps and with time. And obviously you should not care what people say about you.
Okay, so you mentioned like you're already out of your comfort zone. I'm still like, let's say 2-3 steps into that. So first I started with initiating my style, like knowing what style I'm trying to go for. So when I know my style is more of preppy, less casual. So I started finding pieces that are close to my comfort zone, but that matches this style. So for example, like for the preppy style, it's usually shirts, polos, less of jeans, more of trousers. So I would start looking for pieces that are either black, navy blue, white, and then I could start pushing a bit more into light blues, striped shirts, vertical, horizontal stripes. Although like vertical stripes make you look taller. Sorry, vertically it makes you look taller and slimmer, and then for horizontal it makes you look broader.
Yeah, I don't like stripes.
Actually, it's interesting. Like start, like in the second, third step of you stepping out of your comfort zone, instead of like going for solid colors, you could start going for patterns. First step in patterns is usually stripes, and then you could go for more of plaid, or going more into prints, such as like for example this shirt.
I want to point out one thing that you said, like stripes, for example. And I don't wear stripes. And that doesn't mean that I don't step out of my comfort zone.
That's true.
Because a lot of people think that, oh, me stepping out of my comfort zone means I have to dress or wear stuff that I don't like, which is completely not, like it's not true. Stepping out of your comfort zone is something that, imagine you're shopping and you see a dress. This is like for a girl I'm talking. You see a dress and you're like, oh my God, it's such a beautiful piece, such a beautiful dress, but I could never wear this out. Like I would not be comfortable wearing this out because like I feel shy, or like I'll feel people will look at me. But when you try on that dress, you actually like how you look in it, but you're just scared of wearing it out. That's what's called breaking that comfort zone and stepping out. But like if you go in, like if I go into a shop and I see a striped dress, I wouldn't buy that dress because it's not my thing. Like I don't like striped dress. And fashion is all about feeling confident. And if you don't feel confident in your clothes, then you're doing it wrong.
I'm talking about stripes as in like a way to introduce yourself into patterns in general. Stepping out of your comfort zone, as you said, it's not about wearing everything. It's about wearing pieces that matches your own style. You could be experimental, but sometimes experimental wearing black is not really out of your comfort zone. You need to try it out. If it looks good, if you feel confident in it, then you could consider adding this out of your comfort zone. But then if it doesn't look good on you, it doesn't mean like you're out of your comfort zone. Like that's what's needed. Okay. It needs to look good. You need to be confident in your outfit. You need to feel like it's the thing you want to be in and not you're forced to be in.
Abdullah, didn't you want to study fashion?
I did want to study fashion.
What happened there?
Okay, so going back to our culture. The first time I actually started thinking about it for like 2-3 weeks before I went to confront my dad about it, like tell him I want to study fashion. And then I didn't expect that reaction. So I had to move, and I moved to media, which is a bit close to fashion. It's in the same sector of art. Maybe soon, like when I graduate, I might get into fashion. Sometimes you don't need a degree.
Yeah, I believe in that.
To be in something. Like for example, I'm not saying anything about where I study right now, but most of what I know in production isn't really based on what I studied.
Yeah.
It's based on experience. So
You know,
I think that's the same way with fashion. If you start out with like bad sketches, try designing different pieces. If they don't look good, you'll start learning, you'll start getting more inspiration from other people, and then you'll have your own pieces.
I feel like you just need a mentor, in life. And no matter what, like if you have that person that can guide you and can show you the industry, you don't really need a whole building filled with like professors in it to like get your degree from. One person that can show you the industry and literally be there by your side is more than enough.
Or I think it's not even a mentor. It's not even a mentor. The whole idea is to collect yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be all over the place and expect to know something.
Okay.
Try to focus on specific things and get deeper into those stuff instead of trying to know everything.
True. Okay. Anyways, it was amazing seeing you talk, hearing you talk. I never knew the guy could talk. If you guys were confused, yeah, he did host 2 other episodes, but he was a silent host. So I hope you enjoyed listening to his voice in this episode. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you,
for the
Abdullah.
challenge.
Thank you for talking.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for tuning in to our 3rd episode. Make sure you stay tuned and watch out for our Instagram post and our website post. And see you next time. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Designer's Scene. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated. Check out our Instagram page for any updates and make sure to follow. Please make sure one last time that you are experimenting with your style. I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future.